simplified enlightenment. Combating chaos. You know, universal law, you violate it, and all of a sudden your timeline distorts. All of a sudden, little misfortunes, and you're unconscious of universal law, and all of a sudden you keep breaking it, and the misfortunes become bigger and bigger, and all of a sudden life becomes a tragedy. Chaos everywhere. And then you're in a society who does exactly the same barbaric, unenlightened lifestyle, and all of a sudden the enemy shows up and destroys you. End of story. Right? So the man or woman becoming enlightened corrects the breaking of the universal law and goes on this quest to do that which needs to be done to create what is known as an excessive positive karmic flow. So the enlightened being is master at stopping chaos. Enlightenment Simplified. Everyone's chaos makes everyone unhappy, and everyone's unhappiness makes everyone frustrated, and everyone's frustration is released on each other, and so everyone is unhappy, angry, and people don't know how to fix their problems. They end up in a prison, whether it be mental or physical. They can't get out of it. The negative karmic spiral. So the man or the woman who becomes enlightened escapes that and goes on the quest to do what needs to be done. Being enlightened, that means you know how to do it. You know what type of things need to be done to purify the karma and to increase the positive karma. Do good to get good. Do more good to get more good. This philosophy. Fix and you get fixed. Repair and you get repaired. Give and you will be given. The moment you start going in the positive flow, it all of a sudden starts building. And when you then start walking around among their chaos, once their chaos hits death and the conflict in front of them is about to kill them, and you walk up to that person and the death stops because your order exceeds their chaos. That is enlightenment. And that's a little bit of enlightenment. When you can do this to 10 people, when you can do this to 100 people, when you could do it to the entire city or entire country, when you can stop chaos and create order, that is enlightenment. A truly enlightened being doesn't live in fear, doesn't try to control everyone. Hey, if you vote for me, or hey, I need your approval, or hey, can you do what I want to do? Hey, let's make it. That does not work like that for an enlightened being, because his karma is so well that karma makes them do what he or she wants. Everyone else can be, let's say, exploited, their negative karma. Someone needs to administrate it, whereby the positive karma of the one who is enlightened will create a timeline where they simply do what the enlightenment wants them to do, without the manipulations of men, the manipulations of women. The fear that the relationship life will be destroyed, or a rivalry in the relationship life. The fear that you will lose your job because of rivalry. The fear that you might end up in a fight because of rivalry. Only people with bad karma experience those things. So sure, on the path to enlightenment, you can only stop small amounts of chaos. Bad things do happen to people who are of good karma, because sometimes you need to learn things whereby your enemies get victory over you to force you in a life lesson. But an advanced enlightened being does not experience that anymore. Karma will fix it. That's enlightenment.